You are now tuned into Two Drunk Sistas podcast, unscripted and uncensored. Grab yourselves a drink and enjoy.
Hey! That was okay. Let's start over again.
Okay.
And we're back.
We're gonna try it again.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hey, you guys.
Woo, if y'all don't know the goodies.
Oh my god. Hey, you guys. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, so when we sipping on y'all, cause
Hold on, I'm D.
and I'm telling you.
Thanks for tuning in to Two Drunk
Drunk
Sistas
Sistas podcast. Oh my
So
god.
what are we sipping on today?
We're sipping on the Rocks premium cocktail. It's called the Cosmopolitan.
And it's by Effin Vodka.
Yeah.
So now they do cocktail drinks.
Yeah, and so you're supposed to just pour this over ice. But me and DJ, we drink it straight from the bottle. But look,
Listen, it was already chilled.
it was chill, so it didn't need to go over ice. You're gonna be fancy, wasting wasting
ice
dishes.
Dish?
or dishes or
Dish?
ice cubes.
Okay.
So it was
cheers.
good. I liked it. Yep.
Cheers to you guys. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was strong at first.
Oh my
I
gosh.
took a sip, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and I think when I got to
Holy
like,
shit.
as you can see, it's working.
It's working, though.
It's working.
Okay. Now today.
No.
Today we're going to talk about the originals.
Yes.
The show that's on...
It was on CW.
I was about to say UPN. CW.
So guys, this was a spinoff of
From the
Vampire Diaries. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, because originally, ba-doom boom, the original started with it started in the Vampire Diaries episode.
Yes.
And because the Vampire Diaries ended,
Right.
they branched out to originals, which I'm happy they did.
And so we got to meet, during watching the Vampire Diaries, we got to meet the originals because the vampires didn't just wake up and become vampires. They had to.
There was an origin.
Yeah. So I'm glad. I was happy that they were able to do that and give the originals their own shows.
Yeah.
And yeah, I enjoyed it. So my thing is so that's all you gonna give me, Julie Platt? Me and her got a problem. You only gonna give me five seasons?
It's a love-hate relationship.
Oh my god, 5 seasons?
Just 5, yeah. At least that ended better than the
You know what? That sure did end it better. And she's probably sipping her wine, but like, you know what? I made this happen. So I'm gonna do right by them because I shitted on the ending of the Vampire Diaries. So the originals, I'm gonna make it right.
Right.
And she did. So I was impressed. I was satisfied with the ending. Although of course I wanted more. I mean,
who else with a good
wouldn't?
show?
Right.
Who wouldn't want?
But at the end of the day, it still ended great. Yeah. I enjoyed the 5 seasons.
I just want to say my favorite character is gonna be Klaus. And Elijah.
Klaus. Oh my gosh! So I love Elijah.
Yeah.
He's like that older brother that you just need in your corner. He is that. He's the peace. And he is, the voice of reason.
At times, not all the time.
Not all the time, because he had his own damn demons. Damn it,
right.
He had his own demons. The image of being perfect was just an image because deep down he had so much baggage that he was trying to hide, which is why. And if you guys watch the show, you'll know that he's always in a suit. He was in a suit in the Vampire Diaries, and he stayed in a fucking suit, all polished. And I can't remember from the top of my head because right now I'm litty. So, but I do remember that there was a conversation as to why his suits he made sure that he stayed clean. Because of all the messiness that he had.
When he was running away from, that, just that trauma of that family he killed.
Yeah.
And all that blood he saw. So everything was just bloody and messy. So
he had to be pristine.
For him to suppress that, he had to appear that everything is clean.
Right.
And everything is put together.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, and then the story there's tons of backline stories to the originals, but I'm happy that we got to get new characters. What was Klaus's son name? The adopted son.
So Charles Michael Davis is the African American. You talking about that one?
Yeah.
Marcel.
That's
African American. You know, I mean, he fine as fuck. He fine.
Yes.
But he did annoy me towards the end of like maybe season 4, season 5. Well, you know what? He annoyed me from the beginning because this whole like this is my town,
right?
And you know, the witches,
right? So it's based the scenes were based
in New Orleans.
New Orleans,
yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I can't get that shit out, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I had the word in my head, but it wasn't coming out. But it was in New Orleans.
New Orleans, typical.
Yeah.
You know.
So he was like, "This is my town." You got because you know that they came from Mystic Falls, and so they fled to New Orleans.
Right, and so when Klaus was, you know, there with his family, they were being hunted by his father, which is why they fled New Orleans. And which is why Marcel, who Klaus took under his wing when he was younger, because he was a slave.
Like slave time.
He was during the slavery time. Mm-hmm. So he took Marcel under his wing and, you know, pretty much taught him and eventually turned him. And so when Klaus left because their father was after them, trying to kill them, that's when Marcel kind of like, I guess, saw it fitting to, you know what? Let me take over
his own way.
Mm-hmm, and which he did. He kind of had the witches under control.
Right.
I mean, he had people just, you know, he had the...
bowing down to him.
Yeah, the townspeople, the humans just looked the other way. Yeah. So when Klaus came back, Klaus was like, this is my town. What you talking about? Like, I built this shit.
Right.
Like, how you gonna be the king? I want to be the king too.
Right.
I want to be the king too.
So of course they were fighting together.
Yeah.
Fighting against each other.
Yes.
You know, and then the witch. What was her name?
Davina.
Davina.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was she was 16 at the time. I want to say she's very powerful, and so you know how it is. Everything is intertwined with the witches. But one of my favorite witches is Vincent.
Oh yes, girl.
You know,
yes.
I can't think of his name.
Hold on. You just gotta clap for Mr. Vincent.
I think his name is like Mustafa.
Hold on. We're gonna find out now.
I could be wrong. I think it's like Mustafa something. I can't really remember from the top of my head, but I really... So, okay, check this out, right? I don't know if you guys know, but D and I are Haitian, okay?
Hey.
And so, hey! Sagapet. So anyway... There was an episode, I don't remember what season was it, but Vincent was casting a spell.
I know which one you're going to talk about.
Oh my God. He was casting a spell.
Oh, Jesus.
And he was speaking Creole. I was like, wait a minute. So D and I like called each other like, yo, did you hear Vincent with his reti munyo? Which is like, take away the kids or remove the children in English. We're just like...
The way he was saying, he's like... Reti
munyo. I mean, it was so like, bad.
Wow.
It was bad.
Okay, so his name is Yusuf Gatewood.
Oh, look. I said Mustafa. Lord.
He forgives you.
I'm sorry, Yusuf. It's the Cosmopolitan.
It is.
But yeah.
It's really strong.
Yeah, it was strong. Yeah, strong as fuck.
But Yusuf.
So I'm just like... I mean,
it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible, but I'm just like, yo, rewind.
But he was doing like...
It was, you know, he had to put his emphasis.
Strong emphasis.
In it. And honestly, I don't really know how New Orleans Creole sounds like. And if that's what that was...
I don't think so.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a different Creole.
It is definitely a different Creole. Yeah. So, I mean, but we understood it. We understood what he was saying.
I mean, the language did come from Haitians who settled there.
Right.
And over time, it became a different
language. Type of Creole.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So you're gonna hear some familiar words.
Right.
That we hear.
That's true. So I was just like, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna make some parler Creole. Which is, this guy is speaking Creole.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
I mean, at least they stuck to the roots.
The roots. They stuck to the roots.
So Vince's, he was a good character in originals. Then you have the sister, Freya.
Freya came.
Who falls in love with
a wolf.
A female wolf.
A female wolf, yes.
Which was cute. I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Well, Freya was supposed to be the strongest witch, no?
Right, because she was the firstborn.
Yeah.
She was the first.
So she's like the first generation of witches.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So she
next to Bonnie.
Second.
No.
Yes, because Bonnie was first.
Wait. She's a third generation witch. Because Bonnie's first, then the mother, and then her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, Freya, remained a witch. She did not turn because she was kind of separated from her family. They thought she died, but she didn't. So Freya remained a witch while her brothers and sisters be turned into vampires.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh, and how did they turn into the vampires? How did they become the originals?
So they became the originals. So what happened was they were living back in the heyday.
The Viking times.
Yeah. They were living with the werewolves. Okay, but they were living in unison with the werewolves. You know what I'm saying? Together, no issues. And then Klaus took his little brother to kind of see. It was a full moon, so he took his little brother to where the werewolves, go and change and do all that stuff and run amok in the woods. Of course, when they change, they are not aware of what they're doing. So one of the wolves killed the little brother. Okay, and that's how the retaliation started. The truce ended between Klaus's family and the wolves, and so the father, who was a walking madman, he was just mean as fuck.
Yeah, but that's not his real dad, though.
Nope, that's not his real dad. But we don't. Okay, they didn't really talk about. They knew that Niklaus was not. The father.
Because remember in the episode when Niklaus met his dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they knew that Niklaus was not his son.
Right.
But still, that's why he treated him like shit.
Right.
So
he knew.
Yeah.
That wasn't his son.
And so the father wanted them to all be stronger so that this doesn't happen again. And so of course he asked the wife to do the spell to make them faster and invincible. Okay, and that's how.
Thus saith the vampire.
Right. But the lust for human blood, of course, when you mess with Mother Nature and the universe, there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance and a loophole. And so their thirst for human blood just became unbearable. And that's how shit just hit the fan.
Right. So and then they became the vampires.
Yes.
The originals.
Yes.
Which is Niklaus, Elijah,
Rebecca, and then you have Cole,
Cole,
and Finn.
God dang, yeah, and then Freya.
Yes. So those are the originals family.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great storyline.
It's a good show.
Yeah, definitely something that you want to follow if you're into that kind of stuff.
Is it on Netflix?
It is on Netflix,
so
guys.
binge watch it, guys.
Binge watch it.
It's 5 seasons.
It's
5 seasons, and just binge watch it. There's a lot of witches against witches,
werewolves, vampires, yep.
Werewolf, vampire hybrids, children being born.
Yes.
It's like it's a great roller coaster.
Yeah.
Great binge worthy to watch. You can definitely watch it over the holidays.
Yep.
Over the Christmas holiday while you breaking, just chilling. You want to Netflix and chill. Watch some Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh Lord.
Watch
Vampire Diaries
so you can get
how the originals came about,
right?
And then you watch the originals 5 seasons.
Yes. Yeah. And that's really all I gotta say about that. I mean, that's it.
I love me some Vincent though.
Yeah. What he doing now?
Well,
anyway,
he did a bunch of shows. Remember that?
Oh wait, he did.
He did Omen.
Yeah, that's right. He did Omen.
He was Pestilence.
I don't remember which 4 Horsemen he was, but I heard that. Anyway, we're not talking about that show.
I like that that show.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think it did good. Anyway.
Okay, sorry. So that is all.
That's all, guys. Again,
that's all we have.
Check out the Vampire Diaries and the originals on Netflix.
Right. Leave us a comment if you have any movies, shows you think that we should watch. Hit us up on 2drunksistas@gmail.com, and that's the number 2 DRUNK sistas SISTAS @gmail.com.
And remember, guys, sci-fi, supernatural, horror.
Hit us up on Instagram.
Yep. 2 Drunk Sisters. On Instagram.
Yeah, my mind went blank. Like,
mine too. What?
Anyways, we're out. Hope you had a good week. Enjoy yourselves. Take care. Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.